Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming an updated makeup routine because this one on my channel is very old. I was, I think, 13, maybe. So now I'm 18. No, I wasn't 13. I was definitely older than that, maybe 14. Anyway, so that was like 5 or 4 years ago. So I thought I would update you guys on my makeup routine. A lot of stuff has changed. And yeah, this has just been something that I can do since I'm very bored in quarantine. So yeah, let's just get right to it. So today, instead of moisturizer, I'm going to be using the oil that I talked about in my last video. It's just the Botanics oil. I don't know. I got it at Ulta. The lady told me to get it. So I'm just going to put a couple of drops of that on my face. So after I do that, my mirror's right here. So I'm going to be looking down a lot. But I use the spray, the vsco one, and then I can finally get started. So first, I take my It Cosmetics CC cream. This is in the shade medium. I could go for tan in the summer, like the shade tan in the summer, but this is kind of like my winter color. I've used this for, God, I don't know how long. I think since this time, for like a year, because I got it for a prom that I went to last year. So, yeah, I've had it for a while. I like it, but I just feel like this isn't the best shade for my skin tone. I just kind of put dots all over my face or on any specific problem areas. And then I take my beauty blender and I pat it in. Sometimes I will use just my hands. Just like a little bit of this goes a long way and it evens out your skin tone nicely. So I really do like this product, but if you have any foundation recommendations, please, I need them. Look at that, the difference between whatever. So after I get a good base going with my foundation, I never put any on my nose just because of my freckles, so my makeup really looks weird in the beginning. But now I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in the shade Light Medium Sand. I use this shade like year-round. I think it is good for when I'm pale or tan. It's a really good shade for me, and I love this concealer. So I just do some dots under my eyes because I don't really like to have a super caked under eye because that's the driest part of my skin. And then I put some on my chin and any like problem areas I have, and then I start with the problem areas and I end with under my eyes. The thing I like about Shape Tape is it's definitely full coverage, but it doesn't look super cakey and it's really buildable. After everything is blended, I like to take the Airspun loose face powder in translucent, and I've also used this for a long time. So I just kind of pat under my eyes the loose setting powder, not too much because again I don't really like a cakey look. I just like will set my face. After, I don't even let it sit. I literally just let it sit there while I'm putting the rest of the powder on, and I just kind of blend it. Okay, so after everything is pretty much set, I will balance this like foundation out with bronzer. I love bronzer. This bronzer is so good. I used to use one from NYX and I liked it, but like it was way too orange and it didn't give me a good like bronze look. It was more like, I don't know. So I use the Butter Bronzer in shade medium. So I'll just take some on this blush brush, and I'll just kind of like, I won't really make any faces. I'll just like at first put it like all over my cheeks and stuff and down my jaw. And then after I warm up my face, I'll go in and actually contour with it. Definitely put a good amount on my forehead just because I like the way it looks. After I kind of warm up my face, I will put some down my neck just in case, because my body is always darker than my face and neck no matter how much I tan. And then for contour, I will go in with the same bronzer, but just like a skinnier brush, the brush I used to wipe off my powder. And I'll just take a little bit, and then this is when I'll suck my cheeks in, and then I'll kind of contour my cheeks out. And I'll take the excess that I have and I'll put it on my jaw. I don't like to put too much on my jaw because I think it creates like a makeup line effect, but that is how my base looks after the contour. My mommy took the blush. Okay, so the blush I use is actually my mom's. It's from Clinique. I don't even know what it is. It's called Fig Pop. I have no clue. I've never bought a blush myself. I use the same brush for my bronzer. I don't have any brushes right now. And I'll kind of put it like right atop of my bronzer and sometimes on it and then on my nose too to give me like a sunburn look. So I don't really know like if this is definitely where I'm supposed to put blush, but that's like where I like it. So that's that. And then I'll put some on my nose and kind of like everywhere. I like adding a lot of color to my face because I think it makes the makeup look a lot better. I will spray my Morphe brush. This is the Morphe Y10 with some Mario Badescu, and that just makes your highlighter more pigmented. So I use the Becca Champagne Pop, I think. Yeah, it's a Champagne Pop. And I've also had this for a while, and I haven't hit pan yet, and I use this highlighter every time I wear makeup. So it's definitely one that lasts. Just put it atop of my cheekbones. And I love highlighter. After I put it up top of my cheekbones, I like to do the tip of my nose. That's my favorite place for highlighter. And then sometimes I will put it on like the bridge of my nose, depending on what look I'm going for. But today I kind of really want like a dewy, super dewy look, which is why I put the oil on. So I'm just gonna add a little more highlighter, and I like to add it in the center of my face, like where you would normally put concealer, just to brighten up my face. Now onto eyes. My first step with eyes is doing my eyebrows. I use the, what is this? I don't even know what it is. I need new makeup so bad. It's the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer Ultra Fine Tip. I don't know. It's like a pencil, and I really like it, but I used to use the Benefit one, and I like that one so much better, but I just didn't want to pay that amount of money each time I needed it because I go through these pretty fast. Anyways, I'll brush up my eyebrows, and all I do for my eyebrows is I just kind of outline them. I don't really like shape them or anything. I just kind of like outline them the way that they are. Quarter. And towards the front of my brow, I did like strokes like this just so that it would look more like hair. And then after I do that, I'll just kind of comb them out and make it look a little more natural looking. So I'm gonna do the other brow. Close the door. Okay, so I just finished my second brow, so this is what it looks like. Now I will go on and do my eyeshadow. Literally have two different looks for eyeshadow. I either do like a brown, like smoky eye type of thing with gold, or I'll do like a super bronze ready orange with like no shimmer. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. I think I want to do like an orangey toned one or eye look, but first step I always do is I take the Tarte concealer again, and I put that on my eyelids as a primer. Just blend in my concealer on my eyelids with my Beauty Blender again. And to set the concealer on my eyelids, I use the same Airspun translucent powder, and I just pat it on. Okay, so for my eye look today, I'm going to be using the Tartelette Toasted palette. It's just a bunch of like warm toned colors. I just go in with the S'more color. It's just like a white matte, and I'm just going to put that all over my eyelids. Just, I don't know, I always do this. I feel like it makes it look better. And then I go in with the Morphe Y17 brush, and I start off with Latte. It's sort of like a toasted brown, I would describe it. I have no clue. So I put this color in my crease and all over my eyelid. This just warms up my eyelid and gives me a good transition. Okay, so after I'm done with that color, I will go in with Cashmere. It's just an orange really, and I'll use that kind of a little lower than my crease, and that just makes more of an orange look for my eye look. I'm definitely not a makeup artist, so I'm probably doing all of this wrong. I just kind of stick to what looks best to me on me. After I get the orange in, I take the brush I used earlier for the s'mores, And I will go in with the color Warmth. It's a darker orange. And I will strictly just take a little bit and put that on the outer V of my eyelid. Now I will go in and use the Morphe, I have no clue what number it is, but the brush looks like that. And take the color Cozy. It's a darker red/brown. I'll take a little bit and I will just, again, put this strictly in the outer V and kind of make an outline for it. And then we're gonna blend it out with a crease brush. This definitely darkens up the look, which that's kind of what I like. After I outline that, I will blend it all together. And then to finish it off, I'll just take a little bit of my bronzer and I'll put that in the crease. I am gonna actually add a little bit of some shimmer to it. I'm gonna use the color Candle. It's just like a gold color. And I'm gonna first spray it with the vsco and then take it and pat it on my eyelid. I don't ever smear it because the eyeshadow will go everywhere and it won't be as pigmented. I will again go in and blend it together. And now I will move on to eyeliner. I definitely don't do eyeliner every day, but I want to do it for this look. I use the L'Oreal Carbon Black felt tip eyeliner. I've also had this for a while because I usually never wear eyeliner unless I'm really doing my makeup. So this has lasted me a while, but it's definitely good. Would highly recommend. So I like doing a thin line right on my lash line. I don't like any thick eyeliner and I cannot do winged eyeliner to save my life. So I just keep it really simple. So that's one eye done. And if I ever have like a little bit of a mess up, this eyeliner is really easy to fix. I just take my spoolie on the end of the brow pencil and kind of just smear it out. And if it doesn't dry right, I'll just fix it with some concealer later on. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. It's literally super thin, you can barely even see it, but it just kind of makes my eyelashes look thicker, which is definitely something that I like. Then I'm gonna go in and curl my eyelashes with just a regular eyelash curler. I don't even know if this is mine, honestly. I don't think it is. But anyways, after I curl my eyelashes, I'm going in with my favorite mascara. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I've used this for so long. This is the only mascara that I will buy again and again and again. I haven't found a mascara that's better than this one, but I'm definitely open to recommendations. But this is actually a really good mascara and it makes your eyelashes so long. I wouldn't say thick, but I definitely would say long. There's no technique that I use for this. I literally just put it on however I want. And I also do about 2 coats of mascara. Sometimes 3, depending on, again, what's the look I'm going for. And something that I also learned that makes a huge difference in your eyelashes is coating them down with the mascara and then hitting the back of your eyelashes. And then going back up with them. Okay, so I just finished applying my second coat of mascara and I think that's all the mascara I'm gonna do today. While I let my mascara dry, I just go in with some Vaseline. Put that on my lips. I hardly ever wear lipstick. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup routine, which was definitely... Oh! How many times do I say definitely? This is pissing me off. Okay. What? No!
Give it a thumbs up and subscribe.
Bye! Ew!
No way.
Okay.
You're a bot.
Okay.
You're a bot.
Okay. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below, and I will talk to y'all later.